Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, pull it up. I just need the clicker. Thank you, Shelby. Good morning, PV Toastmasters. Madam Toastmaster, good morning, and welcome guests. How is everybody today? Good, I'm gonna assume the guests in the room are great because they're with us, but anyhow, I'm gonna get us started today and I took a survey that we're all in the room with enough space to do what I'm gonna ask you to do. So to get our energy moving, I'd like you all to hold your hand out. If you're too close to somebody, you can go a little low or a little high. And then I would like you to close your eyes and get it to your nose. We good with that? Okay, you all did a practice run. Now when I say on your mark, get set, go. Okay, that was kind of fun. I watched some of you miss your nose. I watched some of you get your nose. And now you're gonna say to me, why did she have us do that this morning? So, what I'm gonna say is, I wanna see by a show of hands, how many people think that that was for a sobriety checkpoint for some of those people who had too many Cinco de Mayo drinks yesterday? All right, there's 2 in the room. How many of you think that it's for a different reason when somebody does this? That they know the reason. Okay, so everybody raise your hands if you don't know. Perfect. You're all gonna learn something today, which brings me right to my topic of don't waffle and make the call. You see, decision making, right? I'm gonna try to move out of your way so you can see, is all the time and it's constant. Maybe I should move over here. It causes us to pivot and to react. And there's an inspirational quote that says, a weak man has doubts before a decision, but a strong man has them after. So let's think about my topic of waffling. Let's think about this squirrel, okay? So you're driving down the street and you see that squirrel. If you haven't had this happen to you, when it does, don't say I didn't warn you. That squirrel moves right, it waffled and it made, and then all of a sudden that squirrel ran left. And then it hesitated and it went to the middle and you're driving right for it. And as you drive right for it, what happens? It's happened to me far too many times living in the north. Kaplunk, kaplunk, and he looks like that. And then I worry about what my car guts look like after that, not too fun. Or let's think about a waffling decision. You're in the grocery aisle. Happens all the time, right? You're in the peanut butter aisle. Do I buy Peter Pan? Do I buy organic? Do I buy Jiffy? Do I stand there and wait for creamy or crunchy? In the grocery store, people waffle constantly. Is it price? It happens all the time. So, in these waffling moments, you continue to ask yourself questions. Let's take this one. How many in the room have children? How many in the room would like children? Okay, we're all a little past those points. Oh, we got one. Let's think about maybe you want a baby, but you haven't been successful in having a baby. And at the end of the day, you've tried adoption or you've thought about overseas, but it just didn't work out. And all of a sudden, one day, the phone rings. Bring, 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 bring. Hello? Hi, this is Carol. Oh, hi, Carol, how are you? Guess what? I'm calling you for something so exciting, but you have to tell me yes or no right now. Your head starts to spin and you're waffling. You're like, what? She says, I know somebody who's gonna give up their baby. Are you interested? You're in shock. You've always wanted a baby. So you're like, oh my God. And in that waffling moment, you're forced to make a decision, an exciting decision, which, by the way, that is a true story with somebody I know. So if we move on, if we read these together, the first one says, Life doesn't reward the person who weighed every option. It rewards the person who steps to the plate. It's like being at a baseball game, right? If you step to the plate, you can hit the home run. But if you don't, you can't. If you read the second one, don't be that squirrel. We think about it in the middle of the road because any wrong decision can be fixed. But no decision leaves us where? Extremely stuck. And then always remember that mastering the art of decisions is just simply not waffling. It isn't about being right every time. It's just about having the courage to choose. So in my waffling of don't make the call, own it. Own that outcome. You see that picture right there? I point to the slides and I read the slides intentionally because right there, you don't need to look back. Just commit right or left and run with it. So today, what I do is I challenge you to always choose a side and continue to run with it. Back to you, Toastmaster.